When clients don't brief you properly, things can go wrong. There'll probably be more revisions, they probably won't be happy, they'll leave frustrated, and they probably won't come back. But sometimes it can be difficult to get any brief from the client, let alone a good one. In this video, I'm going to share with you the one thing that can make getting briefs from your clients much easier. But before we jump into the video, do make sure you download our free course to get your next client in just 5 days. I'll leave the link below this video in the description. The brief isn't the only part of the process that you can create a system for. You can also create a system for weeding out low-paying clients. So if you would like me to do a video showing you how to create that system, then do leave me a comment below this video. So the one thing you need to do to get a great brief from your client is to send them a short survey with your brief questions. So I'm going to show you how to do this today in Google Forms because it's probably the one you have access to already, but you can of course use something like Typeform if you wish. So let's dive right in. So the first thing that we need to add is the company name or brand name, because if you're working with an agency, they may have a brand that they're working with, but they're actually filling it out as a company. And then we want to change it to a short answer, and then we put add question. Then our next question is going to be, what problems are you trying to solve with this video or design? So what's great about Google Forms is it's automatically updated it for me to a paragraph answer. And we want to find out from the client what problems they are trying to solve, because if we help them to solve those problems, then our design or our animation or our video will have more value to the client, which means that we can charge more. The third question is going to be, who is the target audience? So the target audience is really important because we need to know who this design or this animation or this video is going to be serving so that we can get our messaging right in the video or the animation or the design piece. The next question is, what are you trying to get your customers to do, or what is the call to action? As most of you probably already know, the call to action is extremely important. We need to make sure that our designs, videos, or animations are helping the customer to do what the client wants them to do. So having a strong call to action can help us to really create an impactful piece of work for our client. So the next question to include is, why should the customers care? We want the client, the brand, or the agency to think about how can we make them care about what we want them to do. This helps the client to drill down into what is really, really important for them and what they really want to get out of this design piece or this animation piece. And another important thing about results is, if you help the client to get great results, you can also get great testimonials and you can make great case studies. If you want to watch a video about how to make a great case study, we'll put a link below this video as well. So the next question is, where do the customers hang out? This is really important because you want to make sure that the piece of design work or the animation or video that you're creating is in line with where they hang out and where are they going to see it. This can bring up different things like making things in the right format. So for example, if their customers all hang out on TikTok, you're going to need to make sure that your video is the correct aspect ratio for a TikTok video. So our next question is about brand guidelines or creative inspiration. It's good to get all the brand assets and things they want you to use in advance. And of course, if they have any creative inspiration or anything that they've been thinking about that they would like to include or would like to inspire your piece of work, then it's good to know that as soon as possible. So that's why I think this question is really important. And the last question is there anything else that we should know about the project? The client may want to include extra info here or anything else that they think that you might need to know before starting on this project. So I highly recommend adding something like this in at the end. If you would like, you can also customize this form, choose any colors that you would like, or choose an image header, for example. So there's some different themes here, but you can upload your own. Maybe you want to upload your logo or something like that. You can create a Google Sheet of your form answers as well if you would like. Now it's time to share your form with your client. You can use a shortened link, which I recommend, and you can see that this is a really easy way to get great briefs from your client. It will help you to get a lot more information than you would otherwise, and it's really easy for the client to fill in. Do let me know in the comments below if you do use this brief survey in your business. Now you have your brief from the client, you're going to want to make sure that your project stays on track. So the best way that you can do this is by creating a statement of work. So watch this video next to create a statement of work and to also get our free template.